Hello, hello, everyone. How are we all doing today? 07 for Akira, still trying to get back home. But hello, chat. Hope you all are well. Today is Monday. We got a lot to talk about. We got to talk about some Rats panels. We got to talk about a Twitchcon of MCC, which is absolutely crazy MCC. We get to talk about theory crafting for Cowboy SMP. Also, Indy, thank you for the 7 months. And Mace, thank you for the 7 months. Didn't you already just sub? It's 9? Oh. 7 months at tier 1, 9 for 9 months. I see. I read it wrong. 9 months, Mazes has subbed. Are lying liars who lie. I mean, it's Pal, what do you expect? Of course they were going. Okay, what's crazy though? Okay, before we get into any of this, before we actually like deep dive into like theory crafting for Cowboys SMP and talk about MCC, right? First off, if you have not seen it yet, or if you have seen it, that link right there, I put in chat. That is my YouTube video, my latest YouTube 1 hour of chaos and funny moments escape room video. That is super fun. It features Owen, Scott, Beck, Eloise, that 4 group of creators who are very chaotic and very fun when they are together. And it's just one big escape room of them trying to figure it out. So if you haven't checked it out yet, go check it out. Run it on in the background. Have it like slightly turned down audio if you don't want to hear all of it. But it helps me a lot. And if you've already watched it, watch it again while stream is going. Again, helps me out a lot. As well as if you can like it and interact with it in any way, helps me out a lot. And a mysterious European guy. Yeah, again, voice acting. But now that's out of the way. That's going to be pinned up on chat, screen, and comment, and share it. Yes, do all of that. I'll like it, subscribe, comment, share, everything for the video. It's a lot. That was a lot to edit. That's my problem. That is my longest video for that channel now. 1 hour of just full cutting and splicing down 2.5 hours of footage. But now then, chat, with getting that done and getting our little like intro, let's talk about some Cowboys. Cowboys SMP chat. Everyone says hi. Hello, Legs Wade and Sty. It's genuinely crazy that they're doing Cowboys SMP. Like, insane, right? Because we all thought it was just a joke. Okay, this is what I'm saying is crazy. Hold on. I know we're still on the starting soon screen. I will switch over. Where is it? This happened on April 1st. I actually go to there and then hold on. Like if yeah. Like this happened April 1st. Like a hive mind, I just imagined an army of minions saying unison. I see. But have you heard of Mayday SMP? It's an SMP where every 24 hours a major disaster happens and May tries to survive. Honestly, that'd be a very funny YouTube video. That'd be a very, very funny YouTube video. That'd be great. Can we do that? That's a whole year project to me. But what's crazy? But anyways, what's crazy though, right? Is that April 1st they put out this. It's just. Also, my music is. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, okay, it wasn't starting that day, but they put out. Is inviting people tomorrow. My God. Yeah, the April Fool's post wasn't the SMP, it was the date. Yeah, that's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. Like, they were like, you gonna be funny? We actually show what the SMP is. Say it's a joke, because we've been joking about doing Cowboys and not doing Cowboys. And then just change the date saying starting. Like, that's the crazy part. They used to ride these things for miles. Tumbleweeds. But, like, it's genuinely crazy. So, there's that. I was in line for a meet and greet when the panel ended, and I watched it on my phone and had to silently screech over Cowboys not interrupt stuff going on. I wonder if they were planning to make Cowboys SMP and chat just guessed it, or they just. I think, right, like, POW is a company, right? They are a business. And if the audience wants something enough, if they're able to do it to their ability, I think POW would try to do an SMP that like the community is wanting, right? That's how I see it as. And it's gotten like great reaction and a huge uproar of hype from both like creators and those Americans and Cowboys, though, surely. I would expect a few Americans. Like, if you're doing Wild West, you kind of want to have more of that, like, American tone to your voice. Hold on, got a cough. I say a few, just because, one, we don't know how many are actually going to be, like, how big this cast is for this. But then also, if we... Kaylin, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. But the other thing, right, is that bad Southern accents, yeah. That's the other thing I realized as well, is there's gonna be so many people trying to do like a Southern accent. April's not gonna be happy. Because if April was mad at my Cowboy video from the escape room, April's gonna go ballistic. But what I was going to say, right, is like we can kind of guess if we base off of previous SMP of casts, we can kind of think like maybe most definitely like Owen and Apo. And then probably people that have been around from every previous SMP, right? That are like kind of main cast people that have always been there. I don't know who that would be exactly, but you could maybe think, like, I don't know, maybe Kyle F. Because Kyle was in Pirates, and then he was in Rats 2. Was so inaccurate. No, the German accent wasn't supposed to be pure German. It was supposed to be, like, hints of German, but other European, like, accents combined into one. That's what that was. It was not pure German. Scott could. Lukey could as well, yeah. Especially if Shep, since they already have a Cowboy PNG. I mean, possibly. Like, we never really know. Like, Hollywood German to me, and you did good though. Like, that's the whole point. It was supposed to be like a pure German accent. I'm not trying to go for like authentic when I do what I did that. But anyways, yeah. So we have that. Which then we go into TwitchCon. We have the Rats 2 panel, which by the way, the Rats 2 panel was great. I have one criticism for Twitch. Petition for Dan Clancy as a cowboy would be so funny. I'm thinking Jimmy could be. Oh yeah, because Jimmy's character of the sheriff for Empires 2 could definitely like reside. I don't know if Jimmy would do a sheriff just because that's a character from a different series, but could be just the connection. But I have one criticism for Twitch, and that is if when they do another TwitchCon, I don't know why they didn't do it this year, but please have your VODs for the panels. Can we please have the VODs for the panels, please? I don't know why I want someone with a thick Scottish accent to attempt Southern. That'd be funny. Then when people start talking, yeah, because yeah. Also, big shout out to Antari for allowing us to watch the TwitchCon Rats 2 panel early, because when it wasn't streaming, Antari was in the Discord. Was like, you guys want me to just like share it through my phone? And we are like, if you want to try. So we all just hopped into general VC muted mics, and then I found out that's how you use yes. Because Intari took a photo and was like, look what the cat brought in, and it's just all of you just in the back. Yeah, like that but like genuinely for people that can't go to TwitchCon and still want to be like involved and interact and like see what they missed and that they weren't able to watch live because of either like work or school or whatever, right? Have the VODs be somewhere. Even like temporarily just have them as like your past broadcasts. The whole like you can only watch it while it's live just isn't fun. And I'm an organization panel so bad, yeah. Like the other thing is you were able to watch the VODs a few years ago. Because I remember watching like some of the older panels when I wasn't able to. They all seem to put Minecraft things in bigger rooms. Yes, so I was talking to my chat about that while that was happening, and how like the Minecraft panels got smaller rooms, and I think what happened for like POW, right, are also a thing, I believe, and they were last. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, might upload them on YouTube, but the quality won't be the best. That's fine. Got turned away from the dev panel. No, that's what I'm saying. So they kind of need to realize, especially for Europe, if there's 2 days of EU stuff and there's a lot of Minecraft people, especially a lot of Minecraft creators are going, a lot of the panels are going to be full, even if like their fan base isn't as big, or especially when you combine multiple fan bases. Their VODs to YouTube, but Rats in the organization panel isn't there. No, that's what I'm saying. So it's just weird. It's like overly variety games and Twitch. Yeah, TwitchCon EU is like very, very Minecraft centered because of all the Minecraft people that go there. It's just the demographic that it is. Because they always do a head count of each TwitchCon, and I'm guessing they kind of compared TwitchCon San Diego from last year and TwitchCon EU from last year and kind of saw what the number difference was, and then just met in the middle. But not the nom-nom, so yeah. Very weird. But anyways, that's my one thing for Twitch. If they somehow see this VOD, please add your TwitchCon panel stuff to like a YouTube site or somewhere that we can watch stuff. Because sometimes people want to see it even after it's done. But there's that. But now let's actually go into depth. The full Cowboy SMP. Yeah, Lost Media. The full like actual video, the full Cowboy SMP video, and like break down everything. that we can see frame by frame. We're going to watch it once, we're going to go through it, and then after we're done with that, we're going to talk about MCC. Okay, we're going to talk about MCC and all the fun gloriness to MCC. So, I'm not going to do a lot of gaming today, probably just a lot of talking. But for now, my voice is still dead. Oh, dude, MCC Live, the event was insane this year. It was so good. But we'll get ahead of ourselves. We want to watch this first. So I'm going to stop the music. Stay into it. I'm good. Also, by the way, well, I mean, we're talking about Minecraft stuff. So, like, it kind of fits. I think we're fine. So we're going to watch it once through. We have 37 seconds. Then we're going to go frame by frame. And we're going to, like, break it down like we have before with Pirates and in Rats 2 and Rats 1. All right. Hold on. Gotta make sure it's always at 720p. Gosh, it's so good. Such a good trailer. Okay. So, a few things we can go frame by frame with. So, first frame, not much. We can kind of know the background, your theory. Aliens. I mean, possibly. The whole, like, NARP SMP joke, Cowboys versus aliens, could be. Definitely could be. Like, that is a very strong theory that I've seen some people make. But we know some stuff, okay? So, Cowboys versus May. So first off, it could be cinema. It could be cinema. The aspect of the terrain we know is going to be very barren. Like, and this is all custom terrain. This isn't standard Minecraft terrain. So it's going to be a custom land area, land mass. Because that's not normal mesa biome. Especially with the trees like this and the leaves. It's the way down south, yeah. It's definitely Western. Very Hollywood Western. Australia a bit. So we're getting terracotta. We're getting to see some dirt. I can't tell if that's just moss, like moss carpet, or moss, or if it's just like dead dirt. You know what I mean? That's mesa grass. Okay, so it is just grass blocks. Got it. Arizona Western. I could see that. Gonna be the well, yeah, of course. All right, first building we get to see. So, first thing that we can actually see in this, and I was looking at this earlier, right? These buildings seem like destroyed in a way. Like it's a saloon, but right, like nope. Like it feels like it's like very, very run downy. Because like I just look at this pillar, right, and just nothing's holding it up. There's like all these pillars here, and like you have the ceiling roof here, but nothing's like connected. It's very ghost town vibes. Yeah. So I don't know will the cast like will this be like will they live in a ghost town, or will they get to like travel through ghost towns? You know what I mean? Abandoned mining town may that is true in Tari because there was that mining area. Like what happens after? Oh, true. Could be what happens after. The other thing that I just noticed, that looks like the outline of a gun. Right here. Looks like the outline of a revolver. Could just be me. Would be sick. That'd be cool. Gun shop, yeah. There's also I'm now seeing a church in the background. Ghostbusters. Minecraft, but with yeah. Minecraft with both guns. But religion. Now I'm just making Minecraft YouTube titles. But yeah, so we can start seeing it. There's a church, there's a gun shop, a saloon, maybe? Like this entirety is a saloon? I don't know what this is. I just noticed this in the background. Maybe that's like a flagpole. Long needle. Okay, definitely it's rundown. Or unless the video just didn't like register. We're missing like an entire building here. How this is staying up, I have no idea because of gravity, but I know Minecraft physics, but like we're missing an entire building here, or it just did not render. Like it got blown up. Yeah, like they would let that happen. Yeah. So it's definitely run down. It's definitely run down. Also, I don't know if that's just the angle of the camera, but this looks like custom blocks. Doesn't it? Like, that's more narrow of a log than what it is to a fence post. Yeah. Okay. So it's definitely run down. Could be wall. Well, it looks like a wall, but like the texture resembles oak in a way. So I don't know if they're gonna have like custom. They might have custom building blocks. It is definitely going to be if it's like Pirates was. I think there were custom blocks here and there. Apple called me a dork. Of course, Apple called me a dork. It's what I do. I've done this for every SMP they've done. I got to do it for Cowboys. Might be modded like Pirates. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. So there's the church building. We get to see another building here. Okay. It also doesn't seem as barren as we think it's going to be. I mean, you can't corner. True. But like if we see back here, it's all tree line. So it's not as barren as like out here, right? Where there's like trees very sparse. Because like when we go to here, those are all next to each other. Like that's not very like the trees are all clustered. Unless it's a very like thin patch that we don't see. Star. Might be multiple towns as well, yeah. So it might be different areas of the map of different towns. Like this could be the church is there, so we know this is the same town. Because that's the flagpole to there, which is this thing back here. Red building? Small woods like, but before anyone started planting eucalyptus trees. Got it. Just one town. Oh, true. True. Where are y'all seeing a star? Oh, here. I see it now. Yeah, sheriff building. Right. Okay. So gun shop, sheriff office building, church, rundown exploding place, and then we got saloon tavern-esque place. And then we get into like a mine shaft area. We also get to we also have to look into the like the phrasing real quick, right? So many came here looking for something they lacked, which no. I'm just comparing all the towns in Red Dead, which we know Lueda's been playing, which might have. You're not wrong, nerdy. You're not wrong there. Many have came here for something they've lacked. Can either they've come to this town that we're now seeing, or it also not many. It also could mean the gold rush era, which means it's all western. It's like all West California, all heading towards west. Because if we go to the next portion, let me tell you a tale of what money can do to folk. Post gold rush saw mining towns collapse from a lack of work and funds. It could be around that era, or it could be just a ghost town that was a mining area. Is the person talking as a survivor or something of some sort telling us this? I mean, they have done that in the past. They've done that with Rats 1 and 2. How it's the grandma and then the owner of the hotel. It's like Rats, yeah, like similar to what we've witnessed. Okay, so someone's going to definitely be the imposter in this situation because someone's going to betray the entire town. Confirmed here and now off of one sentence. I want this to be so dark. Honestly, a dark, angsty cowboy SMP would go hard. Cough, cough, Owen. No, it would go really, really hard. So, okay, yeah, there's definitely modded because we see ducks. We see flying birds. Which, by the way, did they put this video in reverse? Did they reverse the time for this edit? Like look how the like NPC is like flapping it in like moving. The pattern because there's the head, but if I pull it forwards it goes backwards. As soon as I go backwards it's actually going the right direction. Well, if I caught a fun little editing trick. Yeah, it's going in reverse. Oh, I love I love when I'm observant like this. Oh, it's so funny. But yeah, okay. So, but anyways, you know someone's gonna be on patrol. And people, well, it's also Western, right? And cowboys betray each other all the time. Cowboys versus time. Oh no, the aliens have time control. Honestly, sick plot twist. Angsty SMP where cowboys get continuously reversed, put back in time. Like they repeat the same day or week over and over, and they have to stop something from happening. And it's aliens doing it over and over again. That'd be sick. Back to the beginning of the story with the travel. And now here is the main thing: a tale of when the very sky came down to meet us. Right. See, here's the interesting part, right? A Western town being stuck in that would be cool. Now we all are like aliens because of this part right here. The sky falling, the sky coming down. NARP SMP was the code name that Onapo said, right? We're not looking up at the sky. This isn't the sky. This is underground. So, what if the person that's. Yeah, look. Because if you look at the terrain, this is red sand. It's not sandstone, it's red sand. And stone, dirt. Had buried ships underground. Because, like, if I go back as far as I can, we got dirt, andesite, I believe is what it's called. Red sand, because that's not sandstone. Is it sandstone? Granite, yeah. Is this sandstone? That is sandstone. Okay. It's the smooth one. That's why. Okay. So maybe it is looking upwards. But the other thing, right? We're using shaders, okay? And this is either one because of replay mod, and it's just a weird lighting visual. But yes, the lighting's weird because if you look at the shadows of the sun rays because of the shaders, there's no light here. It's all gray, but out here it's all light. It's all like shadows here and here. It's dripstone. Yeah, no, this is dripstone. The sky came down to meet us. So, like, what if this person that's talking was a cowboy who got stuck underground with a group of people? Right? Like, there's a whole other world down below. And in reality, sky crashed down into cave. Yeah, into a cave. Like, what if the cowboys who are on top of the surface are the ones that came down from the sky? Because all the sky that they can see is just these cracks in the air, and they can't get to them because they're so high up from the massive cave system. Because this is all Minecraft fog from a person who lives down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if it's someone who lives down there, right? Because realistically, right, you would from the Elder Scrolls and Cowboys. Because like I'm also trying to get this in a way of meteors. Also possibly meteors, right? Yeah, meteors. Meteors came crashing downwards. What I'm trying to figure out, right, is if we get into the alien aspect, this is Cowboys SMP and it's just barren land, and then it just goes black for a few seconds. Aliens in desert movies? Yes, there are. But what if, and hear me out, or what are we hearing out from me? They're just cowboys. I mean, possibly, yeah. Possibly, yeah. It has to be deeper. Like, you never know, right? What I'm trying to get a visual of is also this. This looks like leaves and leaves. It's like is that water at the bottom? Okay, I don't know if this is just visual fog, but like here, right? Right here, it like shifts and moves like it's water. Y'all see that? Like right here. It's like the water effect, like the water ripple. Doug, so they found something, whatever it was, brought something with it that tore them apart. I mean, could be. Intari sounds the least insane. We're theory crafting, man. We gotta go to the farthest, craziest idea, if possible, just in case it does happen. A meteor fell into a massive cave and you're trying to get out. Narp is literally this. What is this emo nerdy? Wait, I don't really know. We know it's gonna be like abandoned towns, mining, some betrayal, gamble for which theory is the closest. When it comes, yeah, like we gotta look at every single detail, every block. Also, custom lanterns, by the way. I just noticed this. We got some oil lamps. Also, this is a deep cave system because they're in deep slate. They are in deep slate level of a mine shaft. So it is pretty far down if we're talking about this being underground. If this section right here is all underground. Or sell yourself to a capitalism style storyline would be good too. I mean, true. Very, very true. All right, but I think they'll do it for because the texture of the blocks look weird. I mean, possibly. We never know because of the amount of fog that's right here. We can't see what's actually, if this is sky or water or underground or what. They're from the chipped mod pack. Oh, interesting. But yeah, very cool. Very, very fun. Very, very interesting of it. But now it's MCC talk. Yep. I'm gonna pull up some MCC stuff, and we can talk about each and every game. Because for one, I'll just say this now, MCC, from a entertainment story perspective, right? Insane. Absolutely incredible. The story for like, which I was right, by the way, on my theory about it's Blank Corp's gonna turn everything gray and we're gonna have to fight back and they're gonna have to repaint it. Yes, May, you were in it. You were in it. Um Very, very fun. All right. So I got Twitch Rivals up. I'm gonna pull up Owen's POV for Railroad Rush. All right. See if I'm gonna just put only showed for like 20 seconds. I don't know if you can ever see me. I don't know. We might be able to. Don't know. We can play Spot the Mazes once we jump through the area. All right, and then we're gonna get Sandwich because I want to watch Sandwich Lord POV. Good, there we go. And yeah, we'll start with just these two POVs for right now. Okay. So let me. There it is. All right, this is TwitchCon. Audio's gonna be muted for now. Let's just get into the beginning portions. So first off, loved the fun Wade. One W Wade box, W JoJo as like being announcers for this entire event. All three of them, great announcers. Wonderful. Huge big ups to the like casting of all this. Very, very fun. We get to see all the teams, which honestly, I like how all the teams had fun, like different ways of introducing themselves. I think it was very, very fun, very cool. Yes, we're not talking about MCC. So, oh yeah, Blank Corp. Now, Blank Corp. We're gonna watch this. I'm also gonna turn down my audio from my side. Can I just say, watching Sandwich Lord's POV from this was so funny. Him attempting the 3 block and just whiffing it. It's so good, so fun. But now we get on the Blank Corp. The story for Blank Corp, I loved a lot. Remind me a lot of the Pixies from Fairly Odd Parents, and it was so good. Efficiency. Like for a one day event with Blank Corp, this was really good. Love the stock footage. Oh yeah, no, it's great. It's so good. All right, we don't want to watch all of it. We just wanted to see. Yep. Yep. So poor Gast. All dried out, poor little guy. Yeah. Going from all this bright, happy color to just straight gray. With like the power shut down. And then also the staff flipping over the blank court panels. Alright, let's also now try to play Spot the Mazes. Which one of these blank court employees the cardboard has is May? I was on the left. Alright, May was on the left. We're still on the right. There's no me or you in meeting your quota. I mean, there is a you in your quota. me. Is that May Mazes? All I remember is your box had the logo on it. But I don't know if that is May or not. 99% efficiency is 100% not enough. Crazy. They all did? Did they all have it? I thought each one had different faces. My hair showed. Okay. It's so funny. They've only shown the right side of cast people. Of everyone who is like being an employee. They've only shown the right side. Oh, there's the left side, but that isn't May. Well, I think that's May, but not the right May. I think that's the other May. I think that's a different May. That's May with an M-A-Y, not an M-A-E. That's the other May from Rising. Oh, there's May. Caught the hair. A brief moment. Caught the hair in the background. Caught the red hair in the background. Yep. That red hair. Me, I walk. Oh, there's May again. Oh, it's funny how Yellow Yaks didn't go down. Everyone thought this was intentional. It was just that the thing didn't get switched. It was chaos. All right. So we go there. We're gonna go to blue axolotls. I could have been a box, yeah. For a whole 5. Hey, that's still more than 0. Alright, so we get to now watch blue axolotls from Owen's POV. Just because they had my document. They got the doc of Rising 3, and I had to tweak it a bit to explain some stuff. But it was worth. accidentally bonk someone with my box. Yeah. Nope. Whoops. Yeah. So ideally, what you're supposed to do here, right, is they probably missed 1 or 2 gold. They won, yeah. Axolotls won by a lot. Shadoons made a huge like hero play at the very end. So ideally, what you want to do here, right, is you break everything because there's always extra gold. You then just buy your rails. Accidentally placed. They would have probably been able to get through it right away if that block wasn't placed there by accident, but it's fine. They never broke all of this one or all of that one, which means they possibly missed some gold. See, that's why you always break all of them. And now you're here. So here's the thing. Basically, you just ignore the minecart right away. You got 40 seconds. You got 1 dynamite. You want to just start mining all the gold and going up ahead. Because it's 3 gold to dynamite. So you don't want to buy rails. You don't want to buy anything. You just want to save up. Just getting gold. Also, a lot of people weren't breaking the leaves, which you can break. Like, and also just placing blocks. So ideally, what they should have done, and it's just me, right? You have one person making way for everything. You get that gold. You have, I believe, that Shadoon already getting that gold. And you have someone, after Gold Rush, set up rails for the minecart temporarily here. So you just get those extra points super early on. There's also creepers on this map now. You still have 1 dynamite from the start, right? So because they didn't really know where to go, and instead of using the blocks that you can use to place to get over, Owen got a little lost and just didn't really know what to do. Because again, you have blocks to place down for a reason. So now you're here. Basically, what you want to do is you want to take your dynamite, see a massive deposit when you're flying down, and you can alight your hop. So like here, right? You place your dynamite like here, like dead center here, or even onto this path, or even there. Actually, that's a huge patch. You just place it over there, right? So you fly in, you place your dynamite and alight your hop as you're going out. And gives you a lot of dynamite. Yeah, just above Owen's armor bar. Yep. And you just place it down right away. And it automatically just goes into the, like, yeah, just right here. Or even here, like all this. You place your dynamite first and you fly somewhere else that you see a lot of gold, because the gold automatically gets deposited into your inventory that you broke. It's connected to your dynamite. So you save a lot of time. And then you take that, you then spend 9 of your gold that you got, which you basically get back from 1 dynamite, and you buy 3 more dynamite. And then you just run that back for the second one, and then you just buy more dynamite, and you go from there. Like, I got this strat down to a T. Which you really don't need to make a bridge across. You can kind of just break your hands. Or just break it without the shears. You can break it without shears. Yeah, just break up and then go upwards. Yep. What do you think of Wade's bald head? He wants to know. I think it's great. Bald Wade is a great Wade. Wade's head was exactly. Or just build upwards. Also, now them adding sand makes this way cheaper and more efficient. Like, what is it? It's 2 gold for 1. So, like, you can kind of just save it. Also, Javik made the mistake. They think this is a vault. This is just a starting platform. And I was saying it in chat until they realized that's just spawn. Can't break the wood, unfortunately. So there is a pathway that you can find, which means you can just go left. Yep. 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 What you're supposed to do. Again, the idea is you have one person go up ahead and mark out the pathway for the person who's placing the rails down. And then the other two people can either support the person on rails or also make up the pathways for the vault, like we did in Rising 3. So someone can actually, what Javik should have done is gone down to the vault on the bottom and set the rails up that way, and then had the cart blow up there, grab all your rails and pieces, and then since Owen already has this pathway, you already can start doing that side. Like, that's ideally what you do for Railroad Rush. Each person has a job, each person does their goal, and you kind of just do mini junctions like a normal train cart system would do. And you just kind of move and shift everything back and forth. Yep. And every 20 blocks, you place down a powered rail. See? Up and over. Smart for Owen to check, make sure this would work. Right, so place that. What did he get off of that? Someone also placed dynamite where he placed it, right? So like, he still gets 9 gold instantly in a matter of a second. So like, I love just hearing the crows, the crowd. Yeah. No, you can get easily over 2 stacks every single time by doing this strat. We created the dynamite strat for this reason. And back in the next one, right? You buy 3 dynamite. At this, also at the same time, you want to start mining the gold around the area as well, instead of just relying on the gold in your inventory. See, because there's gold right here. And like, just mine the gold, yes. So you just mine the gold, makes it easy. Because that's 3 more gold, which means another dynamite. People in one corner, we cheered whenever Owen appeared. That's great. See, they would have been first if they placed a powered rail like here. Every 20 blocks, you place a powered rail down. That's all you got to do. Yep. They would have been first, which means they would have a little bit more time to get through. See, ideally, once this goes through, right, you determine fastest route, and it's just going right side. Yeah, like, you don't need to go straight, always. Especially when there's a vault here, you can just take the pathway, take the vault up, and then go straight across is what they do. Exactly. See, and Shadoon places the stuff down for it. Yep. Shadoon sets up that side. We can then... See? Easy. And since it's the last round of Gold Rush, you just use all of it. You always get 3 Gold Rushes, so spam it. Just place one down. Don't think about it, just place one down. You can probably be a little bit more, like, sporadic. You don't have to place it on it. The blast radius for this is crazy. But, like, in a matter of, what, 10 seconds or so, Owen already has 42. And he wasn't as, like, perfected with his dynamite placement. That's why you get like 3 dynamite. It's more than enough to what you need, especially now that they gave you sand blocks for like the one placements. And then down, then over. Nothing there. Yeah, for the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds, basically just take it all. You have 10 blocks, so. Yeah, no, like everything they're doing is what you should do in the dockwise. Too short of a pathway, that's more than 20 blocks. Yep. See, if they got a minute in to go in there, they would have way more time because now they have to wait for the entire minecart to get back to them, which hurts them a lot because they're now waiting an additional 20 seconds, which those 20 seconds could have gone, which again, they still won, but 20 seconds to be able to get all the way across, right? Just go right. Just go right. Yep. And then power move. You can break through that. Break. And then Shadoon with the like hero move just full sends it. Just like full sends, and that's how they won. Like ultimately, like they did a very, very solid job placement in this. You know, they got it. Like they just needed to be up there. Like ideally, this was the fastest route. And then at this point, if they had more time, if they had those 20 seconds, they could have broken here, placed all the rails down, put a power rail here, put a power rail here, and then got to like the second door. Nearly 50 blocks more than second and third. Now, if only this was their last game, if this was game 3, if this was game 6 instead of the first game that they played, Aqua would have gone to dodgeball most likely because of how their performance was for everything else. So very good though, very very good. Let me switch back. We're going to also. What's so funny, right, is out of everything from here, they probably would have been most stressed. Oh yeah, but at the same time, they would have just vibed though. Like they would have just vibed and it would have still been fine. What's so funny is 0% of people, because of how big the pool was of votes, 0% of people voted that Aqua that Aqua would get in first for this. No, the app bugged. I just think it's funny. Would I put them ahead at the end? Yeah. The voting didn't work until game 2. I see. Just still a funny moment. But yeah, no, very good. I think, what was the next one? Meltdown? Yeah. Also this, I loved the future Noxite and Scott talking to like past of like what is happening. Super super fun. Also kind of funny that Scott's playing in the event and being like, "This is what happens, guys. You have no idea what's gonna happen in the future." I love the paint blasters. Aqua getting first anyways, since Owen hates it, and also his worst game. Yeah. I mean, with Artis, yeah, no crazy. The paint blasters, right? Very fun little gimmick. I would also say though, it was quite funny when creators would just start painting over the other team's colors because they wanted their color somewhere. An IRL paintball. Okay, I don't think that would have been fair. I don't think that would be possible. But yeah, it would be fun. But yeah, so I think next one was Sky Battle. That or RSR. I think it was RSR next. Yeah, RSR. Which honestly, every team did relatively good. I know Lexi, we're in Secret of the Follow. Welcome on in. Every team did relatively good in this. I know some, like each individuals on each team kind of was a bit rough. But like the overall gameplay being so great and sad, yeah. Solid. I also did like the function where this again is more Pengy cooked. Pengy was like scared of this game, and Pengy did such a good job. I love the aspect of this game where actually let's go watch Pengy's VOD. That instead of taking damage from getting shot, I wasn't following, so I had to stop in. But I hope you're good. Yep, all good, right? Thank you again for the follow. The aspect of this game though, where instead of taking damage from getting shot, you just more than enough, and like just over time, you just lose the damage. Like you lose your durability. Really good, really solid. So we're gonna watch Pingy though for this one. Oh, he swear. Yeah, no, I'm muting. I'm muting the VOD. All good. All good. No need to worry. Right. Like genuinely like Pingy popped off in this. For what they thought would be like their worst game, he did such a good job. Here, just a little bit. Yeah. the fact that you can't take damage from getting shot at, so you just play survivability the entire time, is just very beginner friendly. But then also, if you don't right click your feather fast enough for your updraft, if you have one in your inventory, it just procs if you hit the void, and it'll just launch you back up into the air. Two really good, like, beginner friendly mechanics that makes this way more competitive. Is he beat Sandwich Lord? Little did he know, yeah. It's very beginner friendly, so you don't have to worry about getting shot out of the sky or getting like targeted for damage. You're just playing your life, and then just making it more difficult as the game goes on by reducing the amount of durability your Elytra has. Very fun. Also, chat, we need to watch the update video again, because I don't know if it was just a bug or if it was supposed to happen, but people in parkour during the parkour warrior were saying that once you took damage, you get teleported to the next one, the next like start. I don't know if there was a timer where it doesn't do that anymore or what, but like you just took a chunk of damage, because I know that didn't happen for Owen. So I want to see if they actually said that and people were just like placebo, like what is it, like a placebo, yeah, placebo effect, and they just thought it was like that and they didn't. Yeah, placebo effect. Yeah, not a big eye. Maybe, I have no idea. They messed it up. Yeah, I see it right here. Yeah, no, like honestly though, Pangy's doing a really good job. Like going outwards in F5, looking around, then flying up to get the height. Trying to look for big chunks of areas. Not just flying towards the next platform right away, kind of waiting more towards the back and waiting to launch up a little bit instead of just instantly doing it. Shifting onto the block. The onion sound. But see, like waiting, staying, because you don't really need to like be so far ahead of the pack. You just get targeted and your blocks get shut out in front of you. Playing around like mid to back area, if you have the height for it, really, really helpful. Like you can punch people, but like ideally you just wait and then launch. Honestly, I love the sticker achievements that you can get from this. That was a good save. See, Pangy was really smart here. He saw that there was one block left. So what he did is he dived for it, waited a second, and then shot again to make sure that he could win and get the height, which gets him the first round win. Like it's very, very smart and tactical to do. Instead of just being like, okay, there's no more blocks, scan the area, make sure you can see one. If you can land to it, dive to it as fast as you can. Because if you're able to get there and launch yourself back up, you recharge your lights for a little bit and you get the height that you need. Like overall, like very, very solid by Pangy. I think he just, like, for everything in this event, for this game mode, he just plays very, very tactically and just plays his life as you should. Go to areas where no people are around, wait until the very end, and then fly across. He gets out at 16th, which is fine. Doesn't Joel win? Because there's 3 blocks, yeah. Oh, well, Joel gets second, never mind. It's because he missed that last one. Hugo wins. Yep. And then last we have a very like fast-paced map. So the fast-paced maps are a little interesting to play. You want to be fast enough, but you also don't want to be ahead of the pack. Oh yeah, you're so right. Oldie Shadow Lady's husband. But yeah, like these platforms are not big. And when you're all the way up ahead here, what happens is people just already start firing, which adds to a lot of problems. And so you kind of just want to stay like ahead of everyone, but you can't be too far ahead because if you do, you get stuck into the block. Yeah, like I would when the German team got to the finale, I was happy with either. Nebular, welcome for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. What are you all up to? But hello, hello. My name is Abolish. I do a lot of Minecraft content. Right now, we're just talking about MCC Twitch rivals. We're also talking about Cowboy's SMP theory graphed a little bit earlier. Yeah, welcome on in. Hello, Raiders. MCYT, yeah. It was such a good MCC. It was very good vibe. It was super fun. But yes, hello chat, hello everyone, hello Raiders. Hope you had a wonderful stream. I will do a little bit of a shameless promo right now because I just made a video yesterday, literally just yesterday. I posted it yesterday, and it's in that little pinned section right there up on screen. If you want to go check out that video, play it all in the background, like the video, do whatever, it'll help me out a lot. It's a 1 hour funny moments escape room that I made for Owen's Juice TV, Scott S. Major, Beckymon, and Super Eloise. Super fun, it's very funny and chaotic, and people have enjoyed it, and if you wanted to help me out with that, go check it out. Also, Saptum, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. But yeah, no, overall, I think Pangy did like Lyric got 2 hours of sleep and 28 hours need to bed. Yeah, go get your sleep now, Bueller. Go get your sleep. But thank you again for the raid. But yeah, chat, like genuinely though, and Oniker, thank you for the follow as well. But like genuinely Pangy did such a good job. For their first like ever MCC, getting first, 16th, and 13th. Like very, very solid play. And they got first overall for 1 round. Like, incredible. Green's like insane for this, by the way. Joel won at the very last second. That's so good. So good. But yeah, no, Green Geckos, the German team is a terrifyingly strong team. And I feel bad for them because they got to dodgeball for the second time in a row and lost in like the same fashion, getting 2-2 fifth round finale. Like, that team just has the purple curse. They played so well. Like, they played so like super, super well. And I actually want to go watch since we're heading into SG. No, sorry, SB. You're getting a dodgeball. Oh yeah, 100% sure you're getting the dodgeball. Which is crazy. Alright. What is Hugo's Twitch? Real quickly. While we let's see, go TV or something. Okay. Thank you. Give me 1 second then. There they are. 7 hours ago. I want to watch. No, not 7 hours ago. Nope. here. There we go. Mute. I want to get their full Sky Battle gameplay because these guys were they played Sky Battle like it was MCC Island. It was insane. Also, Luba, thank you for the follow. Well, come on in. Had the issue. They were German. They stream in German. Their comms are in German. Most of the audience could understand them. So sadly, the arena cheered for it. Well, I think also it's not that. I think, right? It was the unfortunate thing of Sandwich Lord and Pangy being on a team with Gucky and Amesy. It was day one of Pride Month. Sandwich Lord was getting his redemption arc from last MCC and finally getting like Sandwich Lord is like the biggest MCC like player outside of like the other audience. So like him needing to win, it would have been Gucky's second time winning in a row because Gucky had the crown on from the previous MCC. So like it was just a lot of factors up against them, but they still played so well. Like their playstyle for this is crazy because they play it like Island, which if you have a group of PvPers that know how to like calm and do well, it's insane because they've played the game enough to where they understand. They should have taken the TNT because I don't think they know about the TNT cannon stuff that you can do, but like Lime is here. They all play next to each other. And instead of like going towards center tower, they push fights. They literally push the fights, even though they only have half armor. They don't be over aggressive, but anytime they can take a PvP fight, they can. Unfortunately, I don't think they know the full strats of Sky Battle and getting like the iron blocks to get armor, right? But like they're chasing lime green down and they're running the outer edge to run to other people. I think Owen dies because of it because they're like green is just pushing lime, which is now pushing into red and blue territory. Like it's just a full on chasing down everyone. Like like do you see that? And do you see how they're playing like it's Island? It's they see someone, they fight. They're like, okay, that person runs, someone's closer to us. Now 5-up gets put into a 3v1 by 3 different green. It's crazy. It's insane how aggressive they play for this. And then they keep going. Like they were on the other like blue's here. Like realistically, this map's a circle. If blue's here, they're here, and they just ran a full halfway across the map and are now here. And now Owen gets picked off because of how it got into the fight. And they're still only in half armor. Like they don't have iron leggings or anything. They're using stone swords and with the starting gear that they have. They don't make their armor unless they grab it off someone else. It's crazy. It's insane. Like they play so well in Skybound. Okay, so what this reminded me of, right, is this Sky Battle game, because how well this group played and survived and got kills, reminded me of the massive lead that, what was it, Cyan team from Rising 1 did in survival games with boost for Yellow Wool and Key and Dev, like that group in Rising 1's SG, because they got so many kills. Like it was like 30, they killed like 32 people in total, or like half. No, it's like maybe 23 people. Like they killed like half the lobby in SG. Just pushed them so far ahead. Yeah, in Rising 1, it was crazy. It was an insane like, because it was a group of PvPers. If you've never seen MCC, hold on, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Rising 1 wiki, because I just want y'all to like see this. Yeah, survival games was a two kill multiplier, right? It was a 2 coin multiplier for a survival game. Yeah. And because of how crazy just being a 2-point multiplier was, and them just being super strong. I need to see the actual. MCC Rising 1 survival games. Please let me see the score. Yeah. All right, look. So I'm just gonna show this real quick, just so y'all get an understanding of like how crazy this is, right? This is from the MCC vault. This is just like a montage. It's a minute and a half, right? Like right now, there are 35 players alive, and they've just started. Basically, one team's already dead because early on. Like they do not care. They just third party and aggro and get as many kills as possible. That's another one. And there's another one. And then they get another one. It's every kill that they got basically in this run. Like they just rush everybody in a fight that they think they can take. They'll just fight them because they just crossbow and just third party kill. Because they kept getting enchants from the swords that they got, and they just fight. They kill Jojo, and then they go for green. That's another kill. That's another kill. This was a 2-coin multiplier, by the way. This was halfway through the event. They boosted S and TNT, but like overall, they kill Soup, and then three of them are still alive. By the way, if Booster didn't die of the TNT, that was the purge. Yeah, and then Beck dies, and then over. Yeah, but then they get the other kill there. Like Yellow alone has 7 kills. Alone has 7 kills. Like 6 kills. Like it's crazy because Booster had like 3, then 4, and then 5. Dev had 3, so that's 7 plus 5, 8 plus another 7. And then I think they killed them as well, so that's like on top of that. So that's 6. That's 13. In the end, right? I think they get close to 20 kills in total. Like they get close to killing the entire half of the lobby, which in return, you ready for this? They get no problem. Dev top 5 players, because I think oh yeah, no, because Kira and Dev had the same kill count. So both of them had 7. Both of them had 7 because it's the same kill count, Kira and Dev. or Kieran Yellow Wool. Dev had unmultiplied of almost 500. Booster had 620. Kieran Dead had 776 unmultiplied. They had a tie in a full score of 5,338 points. This team, it is the highest scoring round, and like they also popped off in like Tug Toss and then Hole in the Wall. But like and this is, by the way, reminder, this is a 2.5 times multiplier, and this is a 3 times multiplier. And even with the 3 times multiplier and the 2.5, this 2 times multiplier is higher than both of these scores. That's how insane this Sky Battle, the survival games was for the Cyan team. So if they both had 7 kills, plus 5, plus 3, right? That's 7, that's 14 plus 7. Oh, sorry, it's 14 plus 3, which is 17, plus a 5 on top of that. 22 to 23 kills that this team got in Rising survival games. And after that, they had to change the scoring points for it. Because basically this pushed them to basically staying in first for coins the entire time. Like without that 5,000, right, they would be under pink. But because of 5, they are literally 5,000 points ahead of pink. Almost. Because of that survival games. Like, it is crazy. Like, Yellow Wool has 3,772 points. Half of his points are from SG. Half of his points are from SG. One game. Game 4 out of 8. So when I say this green team survival games reminds me of that, it's crazy how aggressive and how much like kills. Good night, Maymazes. It's insane. It's absolutely crazy. Like, green popped off so hard with aggression. Blocking off the water so they can't get up. They then get a diamond sword. Honestly, if they just if Hugo took the iron blocks that are in their inventory, because I don't think he notices, and made pants for both him and his teammate, I genuinely, in each round they did that. I genuinely think that team would have won every single round. Maybe besides the one with Fulham, because I want to watch Fulham's strat. I want to go to Fulham for Lime. Oh my god. Don't do it. Don't do it to them. Oh, he's doing the strat. If he placed it a little bit later, that would have been crazy. If you just placed it a second later, but like he got so many assist kills and the damage on them, it's this is what I'm saying. They're just playing like it's Island. They're playing like, I know Sandwich Sword did a trick with the TNT on a team as well, but like they're just playing like it's Island. If you see someone by themselves, drop on them. You see a chest, loot it. Like this green team, they were never over aggressive, but they were aggressive to where they knew what fight they could win and like put into. And they're just bunkering down now because board is closing and then they want to just get into the center. Like they played so well. If they had more height and played for more of a height game, I think they probably would have played a better. But again, hindsight 2020. But like, yeah, Hugo gets another kill. Teammate dies, pushes in, and then does what he should do: barricade himself in. Oh, unfortunately, a smaller platform because he didn't realize. If he just dug only one block down instead of 2. Because in Island, it's deeper, so you can actually go underneath it. And if he made a sword, yeah, like... If he went there, he then could have knocked Martin off and killed Martin. Wait, what's so funny, though, is because Hugo dug downwards, Martin didn't realize that Yuko tugged into void, so Martin fell with Yuko. Oh, that's so funny. That's actually hilarious. That's so good. But yeah, no, great play. Great overall plays by the German team. And they just do it again. They do it again for round 2. And then I want to go see Fulham, because Fulham did a strat that you can do on Island and you can do normally. You just have to have the resources for it. But I want to. Oh yeah, Pink was going insane on round 2. We'll switch over to Pink for this one. And then we'll switch over to Fulham for round 3. Give me a second shot. Okay, cool. Yeah, Sandwich Sword died earlier. I think he just fell into void. But you get into round you get into round 2, right? And like, yeah, it is what it is. It happens, but then they lock in and they do super well. Again, Sandwich are playing on Island and just playing like it's MCCI and just full rush mid. Not worrying about the blocks, but just trying to get the center chest, center loot. Oh, he almost fell there again. Because there's just diamond chest plates in the center. And then you grab the iron block. You then go up to the top. And then you just bunker down into a pool. Gucky gets shot off by Jimmy, which is fine, but got all your resources. Like, oh yeah, the clutch is crazy. Does he make iron pants? Sandwich Lord, make the pants, please, Sandwich. Okay, cool. They do. Oh yeah, they're golden. Yeah. Boots, pants, helmets. Full Iron Man for Pingy and Sandwich. Like, it's if you have 2 good confident PvPers in an MCC like Sky Battle, you're basically golden. TNT cannon. Do it, Sandwich Lord. Do it to them. Yeah, just push towards mid, get a bridge down, get a barricade up. Like when you know that players are scared of you. TNT cannon. Yes, Sandwich. Yeah, they do less damage in the main event than Island does, but that would have killed. That would have killed like 3 of them in there. But if you like know the knowledge that people are scared of you in PvP, you can just roam way more freely, especially if you have good gear. No one wants to fight you. So you can be a lot more aggressive in movement. Oh my God, Sandwich. Like, using util to like your absolute maximum play to get quick kills of TNT and creepers, so good. It's so impressive. Third party? Yep. And then get Shadoon. Third party. Also, third partying is crazy for like. Like, Sandwich is just literally on a rampage. Man is working a clinic right now. Like, man, he's just full teaching. This is crazy, by the way. after like third partying, right? Gets one third party killed. He's just walking around killing. Gets the second kill on Shadoon, which is half health, which makes sense. But then sees yellow yaks and is like, okay, it's Martin, Ollie, and Jimmy. He's like, probably can kill one, right? But he has 6 creeper eggs. Puts it down and then knockback hits. Combos the creeper by resetting W tapping the creeper to launch it forwards. And kills 2 of them, because how creepers work, because I've realized this in Island, is that a creeper blows up by the player that places it down and punches the creeper enough. Not just when you place it next to someone. It targets you, the person who places the creeper down. So if you place it and start punching it, it's going to blow up faster. Which just happens there. And then Ollie tries to get the kill, but Cowboy miss, and then a little bit whiffy on the hits, but again, creepers are there. So like... Gets a 3-piece there. Like, border closes in. I generally thought he was going to kill... Like, Owen was going to kill him there, but he backs up enough and then gets knocked off. Fulham really wanted the fight. Honestly, unlucky, but kind of crazy, though. Like... Fulham drops, almost gets knocked off, surprises Sandwich. Sandwich does get the kill, and because of border, I think he panics a little bit. But like, even then, like, crazy gameplay by them. Because I think Pangy's still in. So his team's not entirely out yet. It's Chiefs 5th, yeah. Oh, but then, yeah, Green wins on that last one. Alright. Kind of crazy. We're not going to watch an entirely different strat. A fully different strat by Fulham. Which wins the game because of just pure passiveness. I don't know if Fulham cusses here or not. I'm going to just have his audio play in the background. If he does, it is what it is. But Lime Llama's strat for this last round is the funniest thing that we are going to witness. It's smart. It's extremely smart. But my gosh, is it crazy. The Onion Basket thing for follow. Come on in. Yeah, so it's Michaela Tubbo, 5 up in Fulham. Well, there's a cuss already, but oh well. I did say that if it cusses, oh well, but it's fine. They're shaking no. 1 for the swear jar, yep. But here's the thing, right? What I think is crazy, what I think is such a good strat by Tubbo and like 5 up, is entirely what they do is instead of going up top, they play lower. They play on like the lower ground level, and they just play here. And they just do this strat, which I've done this strat on Island before, on Valhalla, because the map is so high up that you can go so far down below where you're supposed to be, and you can just bridge towards the center like this. It's rat strat, and it's such a fun shenanigan strat to do, but it works if you don't get caught. If no one pays attention to below, since everyone is up top, no one really looks down below you. And so what happens is you can bridge outwards enough. And what they could have done here, right? And I want, please, Fulham, please do it. what they should have done, right, is they should have dug into the wall here, causing the panic up there. No one knows. Yeah. With green causing panic and with pink up there, no one's going to notice lime down here. What Fulham should have done, I thought he was going to, is dig into the wall here and just have a little box for you guys, because you're not going to get sniped by anybody. Like, that's what you should do. I don't know if the blocks are breakable. I think every block is possibly breakable, because you can break the map. Like, you wouldn't be... Embraces the readiness, yeah. Like, genuinely, doing this is such a good, like, strat to it. And then they go lower down, and they just go, who jumped? Oh, yeah, when Owen got knocked off, he landed on top of green. he just lands here and was trying to get out of the way. But yeah, like, here's the benefit of this strat, right? The benefit of this strat is ultimately, if someone jumps down to you, they take the fall damage, which gets them already down like 3 to 4 hearts. Like, they lose 3 to 4 hearts. So you now, the only way you tend to lose is people start dropping TNT and creepers on you, and they blow up perfectly with the timing of where you're at. But if you can bunker like this and have a roof over your head, that's like the one clip of Obi-Wan. Yeah. It works super, super well. Now, 5-up goes up because 5-up wants the PvP. But Tubbo and Michaela and Fulham just stay down here the entire time. See? TNT. But if you make the platform big enough and you get out of the way, you're fine. They have like 3 different layers of platforms right now. See, Fulham doesn't have any other forms of healing or gapples or nothing. All Fulham has is just 5 stake, but I think Fulham does the strat where you jump upwards. Yeah, see, so Fulham has one thing of hunger, and so he just out heals. He just plays the out healing game and heals because of the damage that everyone else was taking from up top from PvP. Since Fulham had no damage besides border, he just had higher health. It's such a good strat for doing nothing, in the sense of playing so passive. It works so well, and I love this strat. It's such a good strat. But that is survival games. I think survival games went really, really well for people. What's the next one? Meltdown, right? I believe it's Meltdown. Because they went from SG to... Yeah, Meltdown. Okay, yeah, so it is Meltdown. We're gonna go back to Aqua for this. We're gonna go to Owen's POV. Because Aqua, honestly, they did really well. Like, round 3 was a little rough, but like round 1 and 2, they played insane. And genuinely, I think, like, Owen's already good with a bow, right? But I think also it's because of what is it? Because of like the one-shot game that Owen made, that he plays with his Patreon. Well, that Pal plays with Patreon, and then also him just always a bow person is very, very good. I will also say, and I'm not trying to take credits as well, but I did give my entire document to this team because Owen asked for it. And in that document also had the Meltdown, like, callouts for map and playstyle of always focusing on that center gold cache and trying to get those. They just execute it way better than how we were able to in Rising. But yeah, like, overall, I think super, super solid. Hold on, let me... Yeah, there we go. Like, Owen's bow skills were top, like, super clean this day. You see, you're Owen's the thing. Surely helps me out with block war strats. I help out with MCC strats, because MCC I'm good. But see, yeah, using F5, checking corners, playing with each other, and just wanting to get that cash. Like, that document I always have on me now. Because if I ever play MCC again, I am playing. Like, that's such a good off angle. Like, genuinely, right? Taking a pop shot there and then rotating to the right is such a good off angle because they now think he's there. So no one is looking towards that direction. So he can get one kill, and then once they know where he's at, he then gets frozen, right? But he's in such a position where Lexi can still put the heater down because no one's going to drop to him because he's still into a, like, area to, like, no one's going to push him there. See? And instead of focusing on PvP, go for the cash. Also, Sneak's moment in this. There's a Sneak clip of this. Sneak, like, full matrixed, like, 2 different teams and killed, like, 5 to 6 different people. I'm actually going to pull that clip up and try to find it while this is playing in the background, because I need to show this clip, because it is insane what Sneak does here. Yeah. You're just so good. Calling out everything, making sure that everything is still in, like, proper play. Using the cover of the ice and continuing the push with your team, solid. Give me meltdown. I forget if it was round 1 or round 2, but... No, it has to be round 2. Like, look at that from Owen. Like, has bow out just in case, see someone pre-fires. Like, instead of just randomly peeking the corner, like, always getting the draw of the bow out around the corner before, like, someone's even there. And just, like, see, before even someone's there, already is having bow drawn. And then just was like, oh, people are here. Gets one hit. Places the heater down. Gets another hit. Misses the last few hits, but then gets cleans up the third. And then trades. Trades for 3. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I'll show this round and then we'll hop over to Sneak's clip real quickly. And that's the blue team. Smart to call back when you were overextending. Also, I love that people are now actually using the heaters as a way to get on top of blocks. It makes this game way more fun. Right? Just because you're now basically doing, like, CSGO X Valorant type stuff, where you're now using your utility to get to higher platform positionings, which means you can have more fun off angles. So like this, because there's no way to get up there without using a heater. So like, yeah, you use your heater, but you're still in your heater's radius. So even if you get shot from up there, you can still like defrost. See? And so now Owen has a height angle and height advantage. Frozen, but the heater will still like... Great. But yeah, unfortunately, they do die towards the end, but like... They broke the heater, and they win. And they were only 40 coins off of Orange, which means Orange just got more coins overall. But like getting first overall for that is super, super good. Now here's the clip of Sneak. And it's kind of just a crazy moment by Sneak. The face cam frame. Yeah, there's a lot of those moments. Nope, wrong one. This is Sneak's moment. Round 2. So like they're already in a PvP fight for context, right? We'll back it up just a little bit. Right? Place the heater down. They have one team over here. They're kind of just getting into a PvP like movement. One team gets frozen, trying to get cover. Yeah, Sneak's aura has been insane for rivals. It's crazy. Like takes the pot shots over. All good. And then I believe one of his teammates, yeah, Jeremy gets frozen. 1, 2, dodge, another 3, 4. All four in that instant moment. Let's slow this down. Like, let's slow this down to like 0.5 to actually show this. Right? So, Jeremy's by themselves. Everyone's kind of focused more on this. So no one's focusing on behind them. Jeremy instantly gets hit by Etolis. And then Maddie gets frozen. And then Sneak, 1 hit, 2 hits, dodges 1 arrow, dodges a second arrow, misses his 2 shots, misses a third, gets that one though, clips underneath the ice block. Like we're going 2.5 the show because it's so quick on what happens, right? Maddie and Jeremy get frozen, pre-fires, hits the first shot, hits the second shot, dodges out of the way, fires, misses, dodges 1 arrow, dodges another, fires a second, misses, hits the third, and then misses the third, hits the fourth, ducks underneath the ice, then pops over the ice to hit the fourth. Round 1. Yes, round 1 was Owen's triple kill, which was also blue team. But like that's literally in 2.5 speed. We go back into normal speed. Like look how fast this goes. On Aqua, yeah. No, Aqua Owen is blue. We're saying blue bats got hit. So like 1, 2, dodge, miss, hit. Like it's so quickly. It is so quick of a round 2 play and then gets frozen. But the heater, I think, dethaws them. Right? Like, oh, then Tubbo rushes Jeremy. But like, then they die. But like that moment right there, insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, that's basically Meltdown though. Meltdown overall, I think, solid performance by every team. Pink and green were a little rough. That was a little rough on their games. But then we get into like the movement type stuff, right? We get into our last 3, which is then a hole in the wall. We're gonna just play hole in the wall out through the MCC one. Just because it is very fun. And we get to see all their perspectives. Hold on. Waiting. I'm just skipping forward chat, so that's why you're not seeing anything. I will just put it on full display though, just so y'all at least get something instead of void. Right. Pink dunked Aqua, which yep. So now we get into hole in the wall. Kind of crazy play from hole in the wall. Like there isn't anything too crazy. It's the pop off moments though, right? Bekumon winning round 1, Shovel winning round 2, and then Sandwich getting round 3. But like kind of crazy because you don't usually like expect like Bex or Shovel to fully just win at those. Like they're good at movement, they're good at hole in the wall. But you just like out of everyone in this event, you wouldn't just expect those two to getting first for round 1 and 2. Oh yeah, this was another thing I thought was hilarious. Everyone in hole in the wall, most people call, like 99% of people call out by the colors of north, south, east, and west, which is like orange, yellow, green, blue. Right? So for everyone to now try to make callouts off of the lettering into the gaps, the biggest, widest red. Yeah. It's just super fun. And what's funny is I think Aqua, they started doing visual callouts, so like boat, copper, bridge, from the direction of where they were at. But no, like overall, like hole in the wall, very, very good. Yeah, there's not too much to talk about hole in the wall. It's a pretty simplistic game. That's a lot. That's actually a crazy amount of people that just got out by that. Like that's a crazy amount of people. The amount of coin noises. I think what happened, right, is that you have the standard 2x1 gap, right? And so people are getting pushed backwards, but then it's a returning wall. And it's a very quick returning wall. So most people don't see it, and then they all just get knocked off into that moment. Oh, Sandwich Lord, just bad timing. Just bad timing on a jump by Sandwich. Nope, not fast enough. How did Bekumon make it through that? Bex is 100% eating this wall right now. Like, that's crazy that they were able to... The slime bounced enough to where Bex was able to fall straight downwards into the hole. Crazy. Alright, clean on that one. Shadoon's down, it's just... Oh yeah, it's just Bex. To fully beat it. Gets the Neo. And wins. And her awakened and she chewed through it. Like, that's so good. But yeah, now we go into round 2. Which again, pretty chill. Nothing too crazy. That's a lot of people that... What wall just took out that group? Oh. Yep. Oh, that was a save by Sneak. Oh. Good call outs. And then up, through, down. Like, this is why I love, like, MCC events, especially when they're live, is because how do you survive that shovel? And again. And again. Sandwich is dead. That just means shovel wins. They don't show shovels win? What the heck, Twitch? There it is. Realty energy plus first pride month. Oh yeah, true. Chat still... The audience still cheered. From 29th to the 1st. Crazy. Yeah, like overall, solid. And then again, Sandwich Lord wins at the very, very end. I think a little bit of warm-ups. Yeah, Shovel was just staying alive for the longest time. When did Shovel go down? Oh, 10th. Oh, yep. Turning wall. Nope. Oh. Oh, missed the jump. Always want to go as far as you can when it comes to that. You know, like, it's just Sandwich at the end. 11 second and first. Just need a little bit of a warm-up on that first round. All right. Now we get on to Sandwich Lord versus the world. With this parkour run. Because, my gosh, was this dude trolling at the start and throwing. And I don't mean he wasn't like and I don't mean intentionally throwing. I just mean he was playing way more. Oh, he was playing way more versus own record than everyone else. They had the most valuable player vote. I think I felt bad for Sandwich because it just doubled the pressure on him. Like no, like Sandwich is an amazing player, and he has very high standards for himself. Like I can relate to him on that. But at the same time, getting another chance to be on top of being at another MCC and needing to like want to win again. Like it was just like the redemption arc for Sandwich. Also, all these were new parkour courses, so no one knew what they were. At the same time, Sandwich is just doing every hard jump. Like he could have easily gotten top 5 each round if he just played a little bit slower, a bit safer. Well, this man's trying to hit like every Neo. And every like side Neo. You don't need to do this. Like, if he just played it normally, he would have been fine. And I have fun. No, like I get it, but at the same time, he could have got top 5, but he gets 10th. Which is crazy because he fell off right at the start and he still plays his top 10. That's what I mean. Like if he just played very what's the word? Not safe. Well, kind of safer than what he was doing. He could have easily placed top 5. But no, like this, like the ending was crazy. Like absolutely insane. Also, the no music was a little rough. I think it's just how the games went. You know, I loved like overall the entire playstyle of this event. Genuinely, it was so much fun. then jump, and then nope. That's a little rough. That I don't even think it was like fully his fault. Cocoa bean parkour is very, very weird. Unless something goes with that is true. But yeah, getting into there and then yeah, I realized with this one, right? You can technically go from here to here and then just run on the sides because the sides don't disappear. The sides never disappear. It's always the center. It's like the middle and center. Huh. Like it's not that too hard of timing. Nothing crazy. Yeah, okay. Real quickly, I actually want to go see something real quick. YouTube, I want to check the MCC update video real quickly. Okay, hold on. Here, right. Yeah, every obstacle is brand new, which is good. Oh. That's what it is. That's what it is. So it's not you take 10 damage and then you get teleported. It's you take a chunk of damage. You still have 10 seconds to try to make it through. And if you don't, you take another chunk of damage, then get teleported. So what happened to someone like Owen was he was already low enough health to where that second chunk of damage happened first before he got teleported, which means he died. So it's not damage teleport. It's damage 10 seconds, damage teleport. That's what the teleportation came in through. That's why people were getting so confused. That makes more sense. Got it. Okay. Well, back to Sandwich Lord POV. No, like genuinely, this was Sandwich Lord versus the world, though. Like, you know what's crazy? Someone did the math, right? If Sandwich Lord didn't win this parkour warrior and get and be the first one to beat it, right? He would have not gotten first in div because the points from finale from this one would have not got him first in div for parkour or first in div in the event, I believe. But on top of that, if he didn't win, because Green was constantly getting top 5, as you can see right here, I believe someone said that they wouldn't. Pink team would not have been into the finale. It would have been Cyan versus Green instead of Pink versus Green. If Sandstorm didn't clutch up this, like this one. Yeah. That's why I'm like, it's crazy. The stars aligned for Pink to win. One question, why did you just send YouTube? Oh, my bad. That was because I was typing in YouTube and it it deleted the Discord was connected on the thing when I was searching up YouTube. The tab was on the wrong tab. Yeah, that was all. Very, very clean. Yeah, we got that, and then I honestly I love the ice parkour for this map. The ice parkour was super fun. Like it looks super super like simple, but also fun. It's very ITMG like parkour feel. Okay, also the sandwich. What were you doing here? Like, Mans was inventory jamming and 45ing when he really didn't need to do that. Like, he's inventory jamming and 45ing on jumps he does not need to do. Like, why? Why are you inventory jamming midair? Like, I get what he's doing. He's sliding across the ice while inventory jamming to try to, like, get the momentum. But he could just slide. Puts him the 13th. And then we go to the next one. This one was scary. Because, like, the timing, he almost fell through the block and had to, like, catch himself again. Like, that was oof. And this is fine. They're like half neos. They aren't anything crazy. If you can do them consistently, it's like no actual big issue. This unfortunately opening of during road. Yeah, very, very silly. And then we also this planet one was really cool. Dude, it's crazy though, because I think right now, yeah, all of green but one person is on green. All but one person is on green. Like that is alive right now. And we're on course 7 or leap 7. Like look at the point difference right now. 2,475 points. Also, you can hold space on those slime blocks now because it's in 1.21.5 for MCC. Inventory jamming is safe. It is to see you can't honestly just sprint jump off. You always make it if you just sprint jump off. But he is being smart if you can always confidently inventory jam. And then we get to this leap, and then the next one, and then it's done. Yeah, you can hold space on slime now, and you jump higher up. Mm-hmm. Slimes don't work where you can actually hold space and you don't lose your momentum. You actually get a higher bounce. Also, I don't like these. I never liked them on island, but like these like go to the side, jump down, one tick over. Not fun. Inventory gem, nice and easy. There we go. And cool. And then here is just like the standard trapdoor stuff. Again, inventory jamming on these ones right here. Clean, 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 and then he inventory jams across. Yep, now we get to the last one. Look how fast he gets it. There's still 13 seconds on the timer. Like, he finishes this 13 seconds before the timer actually even counts down. And the next person finishes, he's at 42. 51. He had like an 8 to 9 second lead. And then we get to the final one. So I think it's just, yeah. So it's 2 green, him, and LD Shadow Lady's wife. It's just these 4. Husband. Yeah, husband. LD Shadow Lady's husband, Joel Smallish Beans. That was on the back of Joel's shirt, was LD Shadow Lady's husband instead of his name. But then we go from here, and at the start, it's not too bad, right? It's just Ice Neos. You Joel Shadow husband. Yeah. You just do Neo around ice, which isn't terrible. You land it here, you're all good. Now this is what tripped everybody up. So the thing with this one, right, is this is like the dropper from Block Wars. Has friend of Jack Manifold on, yeah. And because of this, you can't just hold W. You can't Neo. You have to either sprint off and not jump, or you have to jump early. You have to jump like you want to jump into the hole. Basically, if you look at it like that, like if you see this is the platform, here's the wall. You want to jump here and fall down, so you're like this. So you can 45 like Sandwich Lord does this when you can't 45. You have to fully jump early. You have to jump early. Because if you don't jump early, you're going to hit your head on the wall and you lose all momentum. The only reason why I know this is because I've done these before on a separate parkour course. So you want to just jump early. That's all you got to do. Because watch, when Samus Swords gets it, he just times his jump sooner than what he needs to. So you 45. Come on, Sandwich. Show it. Yeah. So you have to 45 it if you don't. But you do that. And then misses. But like everyone was here. Everyone was just here. See? Like that. It's fully just you fall and you look how early he jumps. Like as soon as he lands on the back block, he jumps. Because you miss your head just enough to where you don't clip your head on the top block, so you don't lose any momentum. So it's the same for here. You just jump early. Does anyone want to come? Yeah. And he gets the last one. But yeah, basically, it's hard if you don't know how to do it, and it's hard for the timing, but once you get the timing down, it's super easy. And it's there. And then, oh, he just clipped the corner. This is just downward Neos. So you just like one tick over. And then up, over, done. So what's also crazy is I noticed this isn't a checkpoint. This white spot is not a checkpoint. You have to go from those Neos to these chains to those trapdoors to finish. So if Sandwich Lord messed up, he would have to start at this beginning again. From where the Neo was. But he gets it, and he becomes the parkour warrior, as he should. But yeah, like, look at the score. Also, this is so funny. I need a job. So funny. But look at the score difference, right? If you go to best player in your team, 1,680 is Sandwich Lord, right? the coin difference is less than 100. If Sandwich Lord didn't win, he would not have been top 5 player. At least he's self-aware. Like, that's the crazy thing. And even then, green is still first because the amount of bonuses that they got. Like, that's a 1,000 coin bonus difference for green to pink. And again, pink only beat cyan by less than 40 coins. Or about 40 coins, less than 50. 45 coins is all pink beat for cyan. Because Amesy and Gucky got out early. And Pangy died towards the end. But because Sandwich Lord won, he got those a little extra points, which kept them high enough away from cyan. It's crazy. Like, insane. Like, absolutely crazy difference in points. I want to see if I can display the coin difference real quickly. If it will actually show. Hold on. Waiting. Yeah, also all the color comes back. Yeah, okay, here it is. Crazy. Like, bup. Look at this. That's a little under 300 coin difference. If Sandwich Lord didn't win, off of these numbers here, right? Because Cyan beat them in the last 3 games. If Sandwich Lord did not get that final kill and like died or didn't get the proper win, these queens might be switched or way closer than what they should be. Like, Cyan had a very good chance of winning. Insane event, which takes us to the Dodgebolt finale. Now, I'm not going to show all the Dodgebolt because you don't need to see all the Dodgebolt. But we'll do a little bit of casting over it, right? So round one, we get a green lead, right? Green team takes round 1 with having 3 people left to Amesy round 1. Armin was there. But then we get into round 2. Pink team has both arrows now. And they missed their 2 shots. Green gets it again. Green takes out Sandwich was tagged by Sandwich Lord, and then Sandwich Lord gets 2. So it's now Amesy Gucky Sandwich versus Hugo and Craft in Cast Crafter. It goes down to a 2v1. Sandwich versus Green. Sandwich Lord misses the first shot, misses the second shot. Green misses both shots. Grabs it, fakes the shot, forces Green to fire. Takes the second shot out. Sandwich Lord goes in. 1. Misses the second shot. Now it's a 1v1. Versus Cast Crafter versus Sandwich. I think Crafter was their weakest player on their team. I think, like, stat-wise, based off of how they were doing, I think Cast Crafter was, like, their newer player that got switched. And so it was, like, best player versus worst player when it was still super close. We go into this now, right? Misses the first shot. Has another arrow. takes it and wins. So we go into a... Now it is 2-1. One arrow on each side. Green gets an early shot, killing Pangy, killing Gucky, I believe, not Pangy. It's now a 2v3. Pangy takes a shot. Miss one. Pangy can't really be decided. You just need... Honestly, like... Realistically, you just have to pick one person and fire. Like, ideally. You kind of just don't want to go back and forth. But this is, like, Pangy's first time in Dodgebolt. Gets one, gets two. Again, just Pangy. I think Nerves just got the best of them here. Yeah. Gets the 1v1, and then gets put into a 1v1 situation. Can't dodge the arrow. Because your dodges are pretty predictable. Especially when you are a new to the event, unfortunately. We get into a 2v... We get into a now 1 point lead for Green. Green just needs one more. And it's not looking good for Pink Parrots. Sandwich misses the first hit, they miss the second shot. Green has both arrows. Green takes the 2 shots. They're waiting. Sandwich goes down. Gucky goes down. Goes to an instant 2v4. Pangy takes a shot. Was crazy at that point, yeah. Unfortunately whiffs. Amesy misses. They have the 2 arrows again. This could be it. Pangy goes down. He's got one more arrow on Amesy. Amesy is dodging for his life. Misses the shot on Amesy. It's now just down to Amesy in a 1v4 situation. Arwen was there. Takes the first shot. Lines it up. Seeing where to fire. Takes their time. Hits 1. Hits 2. It's now a 2v1. Ames just needs to dodge 2 more arrows and land both shots. Amesy dodges for their life. Are they able to? Back a friend that's happy for me. Misses the first one. Has a second, misses the second arrow. Amesy goes down. Amesy is locked in. That's the face of confidence from Amesy right now. Takes the second shot. Hits. Next shot loaded. Hits a 4v1. The first time ever to happen in a main event MCC. Second time to ever happen after Ash Swag from MCC Rising 3. First time ever for a 4v1 to happen with main competitors on top of being on the live event stage in front of hundreds of people. Live broadcasted on Twitch, both in person and across the entire Twitch scene. So crazy that literally Scott got up from his chair and ran over to hug Amesy. One of the best moments in MCC history. What's also so funny is like Pangy goes down, like celebrates and everyone's freaking out. There's still a third round. It isn't over yet. And they're like, oh shoot, we gotta get back in. Not getting back to tier. It was so funny. Like literally struggling to put on their headset. You know, you didn't have the headset on. And so you now have to go out of being all hyped up and cheering that you just got out of that back into locking in into this moment. And it's not looking good for Pink when one of your teammates, your top second frag, goes down. Damage with the arrow, fires, gets the kill on Tiger. AMG fires, misses. Still a 3v3. Like, this was an insanely close event. Like, insane for a dodgeball. Like, I'm so glad I went to a round 5 and it just wasn't a big sweep. Like, incredible. We wait for it. Green misses one. I think Green got into their head as well because they got nervous. Because after that, after like you were up so much, you had the lead in your hand, and you lose to a 1v4. Oh, but yeah, they trade arrows. Chico gets a shot on Gucky. It's now a 2v3. They get it down to a 2v2. I believe Amesy goes down here. It goes to a 1v2 for Sandwich. And then Sandwich wins, I believe. Which, again, crazy moment for Sandwich to clutch up a 2v1, right? Like, they could have ended it here. They could have put in a... They were up in players, they were up in arrows. If they just landed their shot here... Sandwich just baits out the shots, though. Like, taking out your boat and pretending you're going to fire it, then undraw it. Just to force out the shot, giving Sandwich the 2 arrows now, and then he just clutches up a 2v1. 1, 2. And that right there, Gucky wins second time in a row. Amesy wins after clutching a 4v1. Pangy wins for the first time ever playing an MCC, and Sandwich wins his redemption arc, coming back to the main event and winning. Now we just need the German team to come back for a third time and win. Third time's the charm, because the German team deserves a win now at this point. They've gone to the finale twice now for MCC Live, and it went to a 5th round event and just lose. I don't think the Germans want that. Third time's the charm. They get back to it and they can win the third one. To be a normal MCC. No, like, come back to an MCC and win one. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be live, just win an MCC. I saw me. But no, very, very good. Very done. Like, overall, of like a top-notch performance from the players, from Nox Crew, from Twitch for this live event. It was super good. Super, super fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Send the San Diego so all the Europeans have chill. No. But no, super fun. I love the story and lore to all this. Fun way. We also got to know what the next Minecraft drop is called, Chasing Skies. Or Chasing the Skies type of name for the next Minecraft drop name. For 1.21.5. Which is cool, which is fun. I enjoyed getting up early to watch the RAS panel. Or going to bed late to watch the RAS panel and get up early to watch MCC. It was worth it, it was fun. I'm happy that my YouTube video got done. And all that. And now we're into June. We're into Pride Month. I am excited to work on what I have going on right now. Don't really know what. But yes, happy Pride Month. But I do have a fun project I am working on. I've been working on it actually for a while now. I actually get to record it here shortly. Like the script is all written out, and I just got to start recording it. So y'all will get to see it when it gets released, when it comes out. I think y'all will enjoy it. It's not another escape room video. It's more scripted. More dialogue focused. But I think y'all will enjoy it, chat. Keep you from recording. Yeah, I'm not recording today. I still have some other stuff I need to work on. But I'm recording shortly, not today. Lore. But no, it was fun. I think TwitchCon EU went really, really well for Twitch. Also, fun new things coming to Twitch. A better way to clip stuff that I saw from the opening ceremony. Some fun things for the mods. Better improvement for vertical display stuff. Give us 3 days Twitch. Yeah, I feel like EU deserves 3 days, but I understand why they don't. But yeah, chat, we're gonna call it there for today. I've been streaming for 2.5, a little over 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's been fun. I'll see you all on Wednesday for probably just some standard Minecraft, some chill vibes. Thank you all again for the follows. Thank you again for Nebular for raiding in. Once again, if you have not checked out my latest video, it's that pinned comment right there. Go check it out. Go have it pulled up on your second tab and just let it play in the background and react to it. Like the video, comment the video, interact with it in some way, share the video to other people you think would find it enjoyable. But it's an hour long of content of just funny moments and chaoticness from an escape room that I did. But yeah, chat. Go watch that video. Exactly. I hope you all did enjoy. I will see you all next time. You all have been awesome, amazing, and wonderful. And we're gonna go right into someone. Who do we want to raid into? You know what? Let's keep this MCC watch party going. And we're gonna raid into Shane. Because Shane is watching MCC. So, and Shane's more knowledgeable in more of the technical stuff with MCC as well. So /raid Firebreathman. !raid if you are subbed. If not, just use a nice simple abolish regret raid. But thank you again, chat. Join on the raid. You can leave right on after when you need to. But thank you all for hanging out with me today. I will catch you all on Wednesday. Remember, abolish your regret. I will see you all next time.